Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Frankie B. And this is part 2 of the Alterna sketch card commissions. As you can see, I got the pencils. I did the pencils yesterday. And so today, I'm going to be doing the inking. Now, the cool thing is that I also did an upgrade. So I sent out emails to people who wanted to upgrade from the black and white commission that was on the IndieGoGo campaign to possibly doing color. Because, hey man, it's pretty cool. So I offered to upgrade. One person responded back and they wanted it to the piece that they had gotten through the campaign to be colorized. So this piece right here is going to be the Creature in the Black Lagoon. Notice right there, color. And it's going to be fun. So it's kind of cool. So I'm doing two creatures of the Black Lagoon. One's going to be black and white. The other one's going to be color. So, all right, let's do this. As before, this is a mashup video. Pretty much, it's just me just short talking, a little bit drawing and stuff. And then afterwards, it sort of transitions into the hyperlapse. I've been finding that people have been really enjoying that. I enjoy it because I just think the process, I think people really enjoy the fact of seeing the process of the actual art sort of coming together instead of just hearing me just yapping. So anyway, let me get started on this. And all right, let's do this. So I'm using the tools today will be, I'm using a Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liner for the color. Some of this latest color right in here. This is actually a an action that's going on where the creature is actually hunting. Well, it looks like he's hunting. He's found like a fish and stuff. So, and I guess that's kind of like a continuation of what I was talking about yesterday with the pencils, wherein I've always admired the fact of trying to capture like some sense of action in these scenes, So I always kind of stayed away from just doing headshots and stuff. But, I really wanted to make it an experience and just challenge myself. It's always like as I said before, when I started doing sketch cards, I felt that it just elevated my skills. So when I was doing advertising like storyboards or video boards or TV boards, I know it's funny, they're pretty much all the same thing, or keyframes. It just, working in such a small size and trying to get a lot of information into a small size, it just really helped. And sketch cards helped me, It was really, it's one of those things where I say the universe always throws you these curveballs, and when I got into it, it just was this amazing experience. And there's so many talented artists, and man, oh. So it kind of, I'm in a, I when I used to do a lot of cons back in the day, I'm saying like the 90s, when I did shows and stuff like that. I loved Artist Alley just because of that, where it was like I would get so inspired just seeing the various styles and stuff like that, and talking to these other artists, and it just was this magical place. I always would be walking through going, oh man, just pull me a seat up, please. Let me get the drawing. All right, so the next pen I'm going to use is my Micron 003. It's a nice, tiny, nice, small little, get these nice little details and stuff, especially for like when I start doing the scales and stuff like that. And then I'll be using my standard Micron 01. You guys can see that. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It's funny how like Creature from the Black Lagoon, I remember they were talking about doing an updated version, like a film and stuff. And man, I wish they could do that. I always love the Creature from the Black Lagoon film. I actually ended up getting the Arthur Adams book that came out, found on eBay. Incredible. He's one of my artistic heroes too. So many of them. Okay. Look at that nice thin. It helps me with these nice thin lines. Now this fish, this is one of those rare occasions where I just decide to create my own fish. My thought behind this is that wherever this world is that the creature comes from, there's these really strange, bizarre, unseen fish and stuff. So it just opens up the realm for me to just kind of have fun and not have to get too serious about it. therein lies the whole thing, like why I always admired Jack Kirby, because Jack Kirby literally created, you know, worlds and characters and stuff like that. Even when he did stuff from, say, like real life, it still was his own world. I was watching like a sort of YouTube, I don't know, not documentary, but something on that line, where they were talking about Jack Kirby and just the fact of like when he would draw city scenes and stuff, and he just had a style to it. Like, you knew it was New York, you know, but it didn't have to look like New York. I don't know if people can understand that. And I love that. You know, sometimes I like a certain level of realism, and at certain times I just don't. I kind of, you know, I like with Brian Hitch and Alan Davis, that kind of, or like, you know, I love that John Byrne's level of how he would draw cities and stuff. And of course, Herb Trimpe. I put like these kind of weird spiky things coming off of it. Just create my own species. Now I'm gonna draw some little scales in there. And again, I'm just, you know, I'm so excited that there are people that really, you know, really dig what my style and stuff, and said, hey, look, you know, we want to get Frank too. I wasn't even expecting, really, you know. I tried to promote it and stuff, but I really didn't think, you know, in my mind, be like, okay, people are gonna want me to do artwork for them and stuff. Nah, it's not like something where I feel bad about myself. I don't have that kind of level of just like this expectation. I kind of just go, well, I'm gonna put it out there and see what happens, and then if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay, just doesn't. You know, move on. What's the next adventure? All right, here we go. A little round, and I'm doing some foreshortening here, so we get this intense kind of close up right here. I'm gonna bolden this, make this line nice and bold, because this guy's right up close. So sticking that line a little bit. All right, let's see. Draw like a span on that tail, and then pretty much after I ink up, you know, again, I'll, you know, you give it a day, dry it up. It's definitely a process. You know, you want to be able to let the ink sort of take hold before you apply markers. And even for the black and white, I'm going to add like tones to them and stuff. So some gray tone. Got to see some of Rob Geronimo's stuff. Man, that guy kills it. Levels of detail are sick. Man, like I said, that's what it's about. Like, as artists, we should all be, you know, you should get excited to see other people's work, and it should motivate you to want to do better. You know, there shouldn't be jealousy, you know, or trying to copy somebody or whatever. It's like, it's about trying to find your own voice, and you're looking at other people and how they apply their own voice to things, and come up with this great kind of, you know, style. So you're not just getting caught up in the whole thing of like, well, you know, this person's drawing better than me, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. No, you don't want that. There you go. All right. Okay, looking good. Let's see the numbers on that. It's not too bad. All right. Now, when I was thinking about doing the, the creature, my whole thing is like, I want to create artwork that's, one of a kind, you know. So if somebody, again, I'm doing two different versions of the creature from the Black Lagoon. One, he's hunting a fish. The other one, it's almost like I got the same fish, but he's kind of looking as if he's seen something. So maybe this could be a continuation. So this would be part one, and then you shift to the next one, and it could be part two, where also something's caught his attention, and that attention would probably be the boat with the people. I try to think of scenarios, like how a scenario would be. Let's get that round head with the wrinkles. All right. Now right here, his teeth are so small, so I gotta go for the little tiny. Really get in there. And glad that my glasses have bifocals on these in the bottom, yeah. There you go. I have to admit that Peter really chose some amazing stock, man, card stock for this, because this is really nice. Really holds the ink really good, and that's always important. I mean, I remember working on some cards on sets, and ooh, it was a nightmare. I remember like working on some cards that had almost like a how can I describe it, like a filmy kind of something on it on the surface, so it made it like a nightmare to like really like do marker or anything on it. It was just streaky. Yeah, it's really important that you get the right kind of stock of paper for when you do cards, or you can technically lose a lot of stuff. Nice strong bold lines. These colors are gonna really pop out. And oh yeah, almost forgot. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and yeah, feel free to share. If you think other people might be into the stuff that I'm doing, definitely please. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I don't really consider myself a YouTuber, but you know, I'm somebody who is, you know, showcasing my work. So it's like a portfolio, pretty much. In my mind, I treat my channel like a portfolio. You know, just like if, you know, like on DeviantArt, I have images I show and stuff like that. It's just really, you know, show. The difference is it's more like show and tell, where so, you know, I'm able to do these videos and stuff, which I gotta admit I kind of do enjoy. They're fun. They're definitely something, you know. It's kind of nice to be able to share a small smidgen of a smidgen of my my process, you know. You know, so people can actually see that I'm actually, when I'm drawing, it's I'm doing it. This isn't all like, you know, like somehow I'm a sorcerer or something, you know. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Shh, don't tell anyone. All right. Well, all right. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna start moving into this to the stage, the transition stage of hyperlapse. So once again, so glad you came. And all right, let me know in the comments if you dig it or not, and we'll just take it from there. All right, let's keep this art flowing.